Hey everyone! In today's episode, we're going to learn how to install Corona 10 and how to download and use the offline material library. The first thing we're going to do is search for the official Corona website. In your browser, search for Corona Render Download. Then, we're going to open the Download Chaos Corona link. In this page, we can find the latest Corona version for 3ds Max and Cinema 4D. At the time of this video, the latest version is Corona 10 Hotfix 1. We're going to click the download button for the application. I'm also going to leave the download link in the description. If you're planning to install Corona Render in multiple computers, I recommend downloading the offline material library. This way, you only need to download the files once. To do this, in your browser, search for Corona Offline Material Library. Then, click the Chaos Support page for offline mode. In this page, if we scroll down, we're going to be able to find the material library packages for most versions of Corona Render. Click the package you need to start the download. After we finish the download, we need to move the offline installer to the same folder as the Corona installer. One thing we can notice is that the material library has no file extension, and this is correct. Okay, we're going to run the installer by double-clicking it. On the welcome screen, the first checkbox is to accept the terms and conditions. You must check this to continue. The second checkbox is to send product usage data to Corona. This option is up to you, but I usually like to keep it unchecked for most applications. After you finish with the selection, click the Next button. In the Install Type screen, we have three options. The first one is a typical installation if we are installing Corona for the first time, but this is going to change to Update if we already have Corona installed in our computer. This option has no additional settings. Corona is going to automatically select and install the typical components, but I don't recommend using it, especially if you're updating Corona. The installer remembers the previously selected options. This means that if you have a new version of 3ds Max, Corona is not going to be installed for that version. In this case, it's better to use any of the other two options. The second option, and the one I use most of the time, is Custom. With this, we're going to have access to all the Corona installer options. In the first section, we can select the 3ds Max version we want to update. This is really helpful if, for example, you want to update only a specific version of 3ds Max. Okay, the next options are Cosmos Service, which is needed if we want to use the free assets from the Chaos Cosmos browser. Then, we have the License Server. This is used to sign into our account, and we need it to obtain the product license. We can also select here the NVIDIA AI denoiser, and also if we want to download or use the previously downloaded Corona material library. The DR server installs the distributed rendering server. You can disable it if you don't have multiple computers or if you're not going to use it. Standalone is mainly recommended for developers, as it doesn't have a graphic interface, so we can uncheck it. The image editor allows to edit Corona CXR files without the need to open 3ds Max. This is super useful for quick adjustments, and I recommend to keep it enabled. Once you finish with this selection, click the Install button. The installation is going to take a few minutes depending on your internet connection and your hard disk. The third option, Unpack files, can be used for deployments on multiple computers. With this option, we can unpack all the Corona files in the selected folder. For this, I'm going to create a new folder called Corona Unpack. Something nice that we can do with this option is to unpack a newer or older version of Corona. Then, we can run it without installing it in our system. You can find how to do it in this link. One thing to notice is that if you have unpacked files before in that folder, you will see a pop-up with three options. Continue, which is going to override the unpacked files. Delete is going to remove the previously unpacked files and add the new files to the folder. This is also the option I recommend to use. And the last one is Cancel, which is going to stop the installation. After the installer finishes unpacking all the files, press the Finish button. The last thing we need to do with the unpacked file is to copy them to our 3ds Max and Corona installation folder. To do this, we need to open the Corona Unpack folder we just created. Then, open the Autodesk folder, and after this, open the 3ds Max folder for the version you have installed. We're going to select AMG, plugins, and UI folders. Then, press Ctrl+C to copy them. After this, go to the Program Files, Autodesk, and open 3ds Max version folder. You can right-click and paste it in this folder or press Ctrl+V. It's important to not have any other folder selected to avoid copying the files to the wrong folder. If you're updating Corona, select the Override option when prompted. Okay, we're almost done. The next thing we need to do is open the Corona folder and then the Corona render for 3ds Max. In this folder, we're going to delete the versions that are not installed in your computer. Go back to the Corona folder and select all the folders. Then press Ctrl+C to copy them. This time, we're going to paste them in Program Files Corona. And the last folder we need to copy is the Skater folder inside of the Chaos Group folder. We're going to paste it in Program Files Chaos Group. One tip for the copy of files is that you can also copy the whole folder. For example, we can select the Autodesk, Chaos Group, and Corona folders. Then press Ctrl+C to copy them. And we're going to paste it in Program Files. With this approach, each folder will be copied to the corresponding folder in Program Files. You just need to be careful that the Program Files folder is selected and no other folder. All the options that we learned for the installation are going to install the same components. Typical is the hands-free option. Just click Install and it's going to be ready. Custom allows us to select the components we want to install. And Unpack is the advanced option, which is mainly used for mass deployments. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to click the like and subscribe button. If you have any question, let me know in the comment section below. And thank you for watching.